Good evening, everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the high volume production. So, in the high volume production, we are going to discuss about the automated flow lines. So, types of automated flow lines. So, here there are three types of flow lines: are there inline type, segmented type, and rotary type. We will discuss about each and every one. So, in the inline method, the machines are interconnected with a single line. Okay, so in this line it will be placed in the straight line over here. So in those things the machines are connected over here. So in the flow line, so there are n number of machines will be connected over here, and it requires relatively more area to perform the operations, and heavier component it will be used over here. So it will be used in the some of the automobile industries. This type of inline method it will be used mainly in the car manufacturing company and producing the large component machining components. So those things it will be used over in the inline method. So once already we have discussed in the automated flow line, the workstations are interconnected. So the component has to be entered over here. It will be goes to the first machine. It performs the operation and comes into the again flow lines. It will be goes to the second machine like that. Performs the operations, and like that it will be takes place in the all the machines. It will becomes as a finished product or in the final area over here. So here mainly in the granite companies and all they'll be connected in this type of inline method. Then comes into the and also that manufacturing of uh, mm, car. So for this also this inlet type that will be used over there. Then comes into the second for method is the segmented type. In the segmented type there are three methods will be there. One will be the L shape, another one will be the U shape, and third one will be the rectangle in shape. So it comes into the L shape. So here the number of operations, number of machines that connected to the flow line, it will be uh, minimum compared to the inline method. And here once the component it will be entered over here, it performs the operation and goes to the second machine. Like this it takes place, and finally it comes as a finished product over here. So this is the L line method. So these are all the things it will be used on the or in the small scale industries. Then comes into the next one, segmented type. So it also it require a very small area, and number of machines will be connected minimum compared to the inline method. Okay, so once the raw material will be entered over here, it will becomes as a finished product over here. Okay, so this is about the segmented U type method. Then comes into the last one, that is the segmented type like a rectangle method. So once the component is to be entered over here, it will becomes as a finished product here. So in this one what happens, in the flow lines continuously it will be rotating over here. So once it will be entered over here, it will be fixed over in the like a work holder. Then it will be goes over into the particular machine. Here it will be drop the component again the work holders, it will be returned to the first machine over here. So and so this type of flow line it will be continuously rotating over here. Okay, so this is about the segmented type flow line. Then comes into the last one, it is called as rotary type method. So in the rotary type method, so it will be employed for a small type of jobs, as well as number of machines connected over in the rotary type. It will be very minimum, very less. Some maximum 5 to 8 machines are connected over here. Okay, so here what happens in the rotary mechanism, it will be like a circular table will be there in the around the circumference of the table. The machines are connected over here. Once the raw material enters over here, it goes to the first machine, perform the operation, then it will be goes second machine. Like this it will be comes over here and comes as a finished product over yeah. So in this one, it will be employed for only the small sized component, and it requires very less number of operation. And one more thing, so in this table, circular table, it will be connected by the indexing mechanism. This will be used to stop the component onto the particular angles. So exactly, suppose some four machines it will be connected means, so the component has to be stopped for every 90-degree angles. Okay, so like every 90-degree the machines has to be arranged over here. So it will be goes to the first 90-degree, it will be stops, perform the operation, and goes to the second 90-degree like this. The work will be takes place, and finally it comes as a finished product over here. So this is about the rotary type mechanism. Okay.